everyone, and welcome back. Thank you so much for continuing to listen to Max Mitzi and I read a book. As you can see, Max and Mitzi are in their, I would say, their living room bed. This is where they tend to hang out and take their naps, their daily naps. They take multiple naps a day. So we're going to continue with another book today, and so we are going to be reading this book here called Miss Morgan's Lawn by Barney Salzberg. This book is a book that really talks about never judging a book by its cover, meaning don't ever judge someone just by how they look, because we need to get to know that person in order to really know what type of person they are. And so it really talks about this young man and Miss Morgan, who really he just has a lot of assumptions about her, and he doesn't know, and he finally gets to get to know her, and it's a very sweet story in the end. So we're going to read Miss Morgan's Lawn by Barney Salzberg. Every time a ball lands on Miss Morgan's lawn, she keeps it. Somewhere inside her house must be a closet full of balls. What could she do with all of them? Miss Morgan doesn't want anything touching her lawn. She waits for leaves to fall so she can catch them before they land. My parents say that's how some people are. So do you really think she stands out there with a net waiting for leaves to fall so that they don't fall on her actual grass or her lawn? Miss Morgan would keep her lawn inside her house if she could. She moved her mailbox out by the sidewalk. I'm sure she's afraid the mail carrier might step on her lawn. I know my parents say that's just how some people are, but I think some people are weird. So there he is. Now remember, he is thinking that this is why she does those things. He doesn't really know. Last fall, we were playing with my brand new purple and white soccer ball. The score was 5-3 when the worst possible thing happened. Philippe kicked the ball right over Renee's head. Why do you think he is so nervous about that? Guess where it landed? If that's how some people are, then some people are mean. I bet Miss Morgan was born mean. Oh no. Now he thinks that Miss Morgan has taken his ball, and he sounds pretty upset. He's now saying that she's mean and he doesn't even know her. I told my parents I lost my new purple and white soccer ball. I said I wish Miss Morgan would take her lawn and move somewhere else. My father suggested I speak with Miss Morgan and ask her to give me back my soccer ball. I figured there must be an easier way to get the ball back. I thought I would call Miss Morgan and tell her I was from a radio station that was having a contest to see who had the most soccer balls, footballs, tennis balls, and baseballs. I would tell her to put them all in a box on her front porch so the station's official counters could stop by and count them. Do you think that really is going to work? Or what if I hid inside a giant ball and rolled into Miss Morgan's lawn? She would take me inside, and I would find out where the rest of the balls were. Then I would wait until she went to sleep and take all the balls back. I tried to think of a game I would like that didn't need a ball. I decided to speak to Miss Morgan. Now, what do you think about that? Him finally taking the chance to speak with her. Now, he doesn't know her, so there might be some feelings about that, right? So now he's going to take the chance, risk it, and talk to her. Miss Morgan had a bad cold. I told her that I was sorry and that I had tried to be careful and that it had been an accident every time my ball landed on her lawn. I told her that her lawn had taken all of my green glow-in-the-dark tennis balls, plus the professional leather football I got for my birthday, plus 4 brand new baseballs, and finally, my favorite purple and white soccer ball. She acted like she didn't know what I was talking about. What's that making you wonder? All she said was to make sure I didn't step on her lawn on my way out. Oh. Does it sound like he was able to get his ball back or all his balls back? I wonder why not. My parents said they were proud of me for speaking up. I couldn't understand why. I didn't get any of the balls back. I said I wished Miss Morgan would disappear. The next morning, Miss Morgan wasn't outside. I guess she still had a bad cold. Something was different about her lawn. Do you notice what's different about her lawn? When my ball rolled into Miss Morgan's lawn, nothing happened. I just sat there. I could actually play without worrying about losing my ball. It was great. After a few days, I knew that something wasn't right. Miss Morgan would never want her lawn looking so bad. What do you predict is happening with Miss Morgan? This is not like her. She's usually very careful with her lawn. A beautiful lawn, I might add. I spent my afternoons hunting for my ball when it rolled into her lawn because the leaves had piled so high. I decided to rake the leaves. Now, would you do something like that for your neighbors or for someone who maybe needs help? Because it looks like Miss Morgan hasn't been around to rake up her leaves. The next day, Miss Morgan was back outside. She must have felt better. My entire ball collection was on my front lawn, except for my new purple and white soccer ball. I thanked Miss Morgan for returning my collection and asked if she had forgotten my purple and white soccer ball. Wow, why do you think that she gave back all those balls? Miss Morgan kept raking. She acted as if she couldn't hear me. My parents would say that's how some people are. I say, some people are full of surprises. The end. So as you can see, he had, at the beginning of the story, he had one way of looking at her or about her, knowing about her, and at the end, that perspective changed. Has that ever happened to you where maybe at the beginning you think something about someone and then at the end you think something different about them? I know that I've been in that situation, and it's really important for us to keep an open mind when meeting someone or maybe not knowing someone. And so making sure that we always keep an open mind and we use positive words. I want to thank you for joining me once again. As you can see, that was such a good story that Max is taking another nap. But I also wanted to note that I'm wearing my Disney shirt today. This is Minnie Mouse, if you cannot see her. So hopefully you are also wearing your Disney shirt this upcoming week. And thank you for joining me. Thank you so much.